And that is true. Peter Obi is a fearless man. He says the truth, and that is why Nigerians, majority of Nigerians who knows the truth, believes and love Peter Obi because he always stand and say the truth. Biafra, IPOB members not terrorists. I live with them, Peter Obi says. On this matter, my wonderful people, looking with channel television last time, the presidential candidate said the IPOB members around him do not constitute a threat to the country. The Labour presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has faulted the federal government for proscribing the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. According to Peter Obi is not a threat organization. That IPOB is not a threat based on what we have gathered from the desk of Peter Obi. Of course, this is as a group has constitutionally stated that they are freedom fighters, not terrorists. But federal government tagged them terrorists. Remember, my fellow Nigerians, that the Nigerian government had prescribed IPOB following the agitation for the actualization of Biafra. Despite the prescription, IPOB and its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, had meanwhile continued to push for the actualization of Biafra. On this note, the separatist group had denied the fact that they are terrorists tagged by the Nigerian government. On this matter, Obi backed claims that members of the group are not terrorists. They are not, saying, in fact, I live with them. I can testify what they are pushing for. They are only pushing for freedom, not being tagged or being recognized as terrorists. Speaking with channel television last time, the presidential candidate said IPOB members around him do not constitute a threat to Nigeria. Alright, according to Peter Obi, the only thing he said that he disagreed with is naming IPOB terrorists. They are not terrorists. Those who took the decision may have information that I don't have. He continued to say that I stay in Onitsha, and I can tell you that they are people. I pass them on the road every day. I met them as a them, and I meet and still meet them and live with them. In fact, I actually see people gathering, and I have never had the signs of threat. On this matter, my wonderful people, or molestation from them, Peter Obi said even when they are gathered, they don't threaten anyone. And the matter has been on this note that with the negative situation of this colonization amalgamated tribe of about 400 tribes and ethnicians are Nigerian. One Nigerian cessations are highly possible, and the question or the quest for peaceful cessation must be possible. IPOB, Oduduwa, Ijao Nation, and other tribes are free to have their self-determination except the Nigerian nation changes positively and operate a good government with rule of law and equity. Okay, my wonderful people, you are there talking this. The truth is, go and lead them as president, as we are not supporting some people who are not ready to vote for Nigeria. Nigeria people love Peter Obi because of the truth. God bless you, Mr. Peter Obi, the fearless and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Vote wisely come 2023. Peter Obi is a very courageous man. Meanwhile, Peter Obi, you will live long. God bless you more and protect you, because truth is life. Alright, my wonderful people, but not to be presidential of this country. My wonderful people, the truth remains that is why I don't support any other political groups, because Peter Obi stands for truth, for those who want to carry out the Fulani agenda and Islamic agenda in Nigeria, speaking the truth and upholding the truth about IPOB, not being a terrorist group, will not sit well with them. Okay, that has been onto this matter. I don't know, and I believe in a southern part of this country, but please, if you don't mind, can you please tell me how to recognize someone as a terrorist, if seen so that I cannot be part of them? Okay, the truth remains that indeed IPOB are not terrorist group, whether you like it or not. People staying in the south, in the east, will testify to this, but government and their federal government tag them terrorists, and Obi is saying they are not terrorists, that he lives with them, and he can testify, he can talk more or say more about IPOB members. That has been onto this matter. That has been onto this matter, my great people. Well, let me have your take right from the comment section. That has been taken. Speaking with China's television, presidential candidate Peter Obi around said he stays and constitutes a threat. He doesn't. IPOB do not constitute a threat in the country. Meanwhile, my wonderful people, Ohaneze Ndigbo also testified to this, says we don't support Igbos to leave Nigeria presently. Ohaneze, the group representing the Ndigbo, has stated that they are not in support of Igbos leaving Nigeria. According to them, they believe that in Nigeria that they are against is the Igbos being treated as second-class citizens. And they lament the fact that the first 6 key positions in the country do not have an Igbo representative, but they frown at using violent means to express diaspora over this. This has been that the president of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Ebonyi State, Dr. Peter Nem, stated that they agree with Afenifere for power to come to the southeast. The first 6 key positions in the country don't have an Igbo man. We are in support of all agitations of all groups that are against the marginalization of Ndigbo. We advocate for a lawful approach to solving problems. He further says we believe in diplomacy and round-table approaches. We do not support any violent approach. We don't support Ndigbo to leave Nigeria presently. Okay, the first 6 key positions in the country don't have an Igbo man. We are in support of all agitations of all groups that are against the marginalization of Ndigbo. We advocate for peace. I will advocate for lawful approach in solving problems. We believe in diplomacy and round-table approaches. We do not, meanwhile, support any violent approach. We don't support Ndigbo to leave Nigeria presently. Okay, now waiting me the thing where they cause the agitation, where they cause IPOB being called as terrorists by the federal government. Okay, so I do not speak for Igbos in general in terms of whether they live or stay together in Nigeria. The best way to know if they really want to stay or live is to conduct a referendum in Nigeria. Not only the Igbos but also other regions in Nigeria like the Yorubas and the Arewa for peace and justice to reign in Nigeria. It is for the federal government to definitely conduct a referendum in Nigeria. Okay, that has been the matter, my wonderful people, on this, as IPOB members have been attacked and called terrorists, and Peter Obi says they are not, that he lives with them and he can testify and can say vividly what IPOB stands for. Okay, that's been onto this matter. Let me have your take on this referendum, on this freedom, on this awareness that IPOB that never being terrorist. Alright, that has been onto this matter. Let me be on your deck, my people. Remember to send and then subscribe for more update. Thanks and God bless.